back, YouTube. I'm Steven, the Idaho Fabricator, and today, my biggest power tool ever. And I know you're thinking, how could you get a bigger power tool than you already have?
Do we need to go into the shop to see it?
No, we're gonna see it out here. And I do want to tell you that 2 years I researched this power tool. For 2 years.
Okay, that sounds like you.
So, and I would have done a video sooner, but the snow has melted and the honeydew list has increased exponentially
yes,
on the Idaho Fabricator. And so today, breaking the weather, and I want to reveal my biggest power tool ever.
Okay.
Check it out.
Are you ready?
Yep, ready. Show it to me. Oh yeah, baby.
Look at that. That is a man's toy.
This is a man's... It's not a toy. It's not a toy.
Okay.
It's a power tool.
It's a power tool.
Yeah, you got to get it right.
Sorry,
power
honey.
Tool.
Yeah, power tool. Okay.
All right, guys. So this is a Kioti DK5310SE. I know it's a lot of stuff to say, but it's a compact tractor, if you can believe that.
Okay.
And
it's pretty big to me.
Did I tell you that it was orange?
No.
It's orange.
Did you notice that your shirt matches?
Yeah, and I'm wearing my matching shirt. Well,
pretty close.
Yeah, it matches this part, so it's pretty close.
Okay.
Yeah. So
right.
Let me tell you a little bit about this power tool, guys. Okay, so let's just start at the front.
All right.
Show you at the front. So I got a 6-foot bucket. Got the extra cutting edge down here. It's got skid steer quick attach. So it's real easy to change out your front implements. Go from this to a rock grapple to pallet forks or what have you. The dealer welds these really nice hooks on there for you. Part of the deal. Pretty cool.
That is nice.
Yeah. I ordered this tractor with this is called a third function valve, and this allows me to run a grapple or all kinds of whatever front implements require hydraulics. It's pretty cool. This is the bucket level indicator, so whenever this rod is flush with the top there, that means the bucket's level.
Okay.
You know, in my research and looking at all these tractors, there's just little things, okay? The way they built it, the way the construction, like check this out. They put an extra fish plate on here around this torque tube, this cross tube, just to give this front loader a little extra strength. And like some tractors, they'll have a pin here. These are the stands for, you can detach the loader from the tractor. But look at how Kioti does this. You just lift up on this, it's spring loaded, and hooked right into there. So no pins, no monkeying around, really well thought out. All the grease fittings are recessed inside the pin, so you can't break them off. Another nice feature. Let's see, what else? I also like the fact that all the hydraulics are tucked behind the FEL, out of the way. Very nice. Some manufacturers put all the stuff out here, and you know, it's possible you could snag it with some branches or whatever. This right here is the third function valve connection, and according to my dealer, I'm the first tractor to get this Kioti brand third function valve, so it's pretty cool.
You're very special.
Yeah, it really fits in there really nice. Now, these guys here at Jordan Sales, I want to give these guys a shout out. They've been in business for, gosh, I think 20 years or so. Family run. Super nice people. Brian there spent really 2 years back and forth with me, going in, asking him questions. And he answered all my questions. I test drove the tractors, all the different sizes and whatever. And he was very helpful. And I just really appreciate those guys. You know, when you buy a tractor, you're really buying a dealer. So find a dealer that's going to take care of you. I really recommend that. Let's see, what else? Obviously, you've got this ginormous tire, which is way bigger than my other tractor.
And Tell some of those of us who don't know what they put in there.
Oh, they also put beet juice in here, or it's called rim guard. Okay, and
Because
it weighs a little over 11 pounds a gallon. So it's heavier than water, heavier than antifreeze. Some guys will put antifreeze in their tractors, tractor tires. And they put it in, and this, let's see, my memory serves me right, I've got about 450 pounds of ballast rim guard in each tire. So it's at 900 pounds, 900,000 pounds of extra weight on the tractor. That just makes the tractor a lot more stable, and especially when you're using a front end loader. So back here, I've got the, it's, you know, not the best toolbox in the world, but
better than nothing.
yeah, I got some pins and shop towel in there, and not sure what else. But it's nice to throw a few pins in there. I ordered this tractor with an extra set of rear remotes because I plan on getting a snow thrower and maybe a hydraulic top link, and I'll explain that in another video. Kioti does something that's pretty cool. This lever right here allows you to raise and lower your 3-point from outside the tractor. That's pretty cool. So if you're going to hook something up to this tractor, you can, while the engine's running, you can raise and lower these to line them up with your implement you want to hook up to. Pretty cool. I also got the telescopic end links here. So just another little piece of adjustment so that you can hook into your implements real easily and not have to dink around. It also has these telescopic, if I get my hand in here, so you can adjust and center your implement in the back of the tractor. Pretty cool. This is your rear PTO, and this is a little cover that you just unscrew, and then you can hook up like a snow thrower, which I'm going to get before the winter comes. And then this just keeps dirt and stuff out of there.
That's nice.
Yeah. So got the slow moving vehicle sign, which I had to, this was the first thing I had to fabricate on this tractor. Okay, this thing, when this tractor was delivered, it had a bracket that bolted up here, went way up like a foot or so above the cab, and it stuck out here, and it just wasn't going to work. It was going to be in the way if you're working in the woods and trees and stuff like we have here.
And it wouldn't have fit in the garage.
And it wouldn't have fit in the garage. So the first thing I fabricated for this tractor was a bracket. And it's a really simple bracket, really simple idea, and it just bolts right to this little metal guard for the rear windshield and the front windshield washer reservoir. So
Very nice.
moved it down, doesn't get in the way of anything. Super nice.
And it has a heater,
Oh yeah, let's go inside.
air conditioner, radio.
In fact, I'll open the door for you on the other side, and you can come over there.
Okay.
Okay. I guess we'll start on this side. Okay, this is your throttle. You can throttle up and down with here. This is your hazard switch for hazards. This lever here is for, it's another accessory that I ordered. It's called linked pedal. And simply put, when you push your forward or reverse pedals here, depending on if you want to go forward or in reverse, the farther you push down on the pedal, the faster the engine runs. So it makes it really nice for loader work. Over here we've got this yellow button here is for the rear PTO. That was that little deal I unscrewed for you guys. I got front windshield wipers, rear windshield wipers, the front and rear lights on the top of the cab, and then this button here is for the defroster for the rear window.
So you're going to be comfy in the summer and the winter.
Yeah, and then this back window opens up.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
I need a little bit more fresh air.
Where's your sunroof?
No sunroof.
Oh, man.
But if it was available, I maybe would have got it because it would have been cool.
Yeah.
You know, so it's got a radio, stereo, CD player, MP3. This is your heat and AC controls. This is your dome light. I kind of wish the dome light would come on when you open the doors, but it doesn't.
You didn't uncover your visor yet.
No, this is a sun visor here. And in case the sun's shining in your eyes. Got a rear view mirror here, just so I can, you know, check it out and make sure that I'm all, you know, looking good.
Yeah.
You know.
And your tractor.
Yeah, and then, you know, there's little things like on these tractors, like, see how this steel brace here, it attaches to the hinge point, and then down here, just very, just a nice design, really solid. I like that. I like these little extra gussets here for the cab.
What are those for?
Well, they just give it strength, and then this cab is actually the roll bar.
Oh, okay.
So on a cab or on a tractor that doesn't have a cab, it would have a roll bar in the back. They'd call it a ROPS,
Oh, okay.
rollover protection. But on a cab tractor, they have to incorporate the roll bar into the cab. So
I got you.
So these gussets are nice. It's got an extra grab handle here. On the other side here, we've got tilt wheel, which is pretty nice. Cruise PTO for the back, and then you can increase the RPM for the cruise PTO. And then this is for your regen. This tractor has Tier 4 emissions, and without getting too technical, there's a canister up under the engine compartment, and periodically when enough soot builds up inside the canister, the engine will increase its RPM and it will burn off that soot. It's just part of more emissions stuff. Can't really do anything about it, so you just got to live with it. And so I'm going to live with it. It's got the brake pedals over here. There's two pedals. You can separate them with this lever right here. I'm kicking, and then you can brake the left tire or the right tire. So if you wanted to turn really tight, you could brake the left tire, and then as you turn the wheel, it would almost turn, not on a dime, but it would turn really tight.
Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to do it on your grass because it would be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be more work for me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so this tractor has 50 horsepower and I think 39 point something horsepower at the rear PTO. And I guess we should start it up.
Well, you better.
Yeah.
Make sure it works.
Yeah, so turn the key on. There's a little squiggly here, which is your glow plug.
Ooh, nice
Turn off
music.
that music, yeah. And then once the little squiggly's gone, which it is, you can go ahead and, oops, you got to put your foot on the brake first. Let's see, what else am I doing wrong? Oh,
Is it in gear?
got to be in neutral.
Huh.
See, I'm still learning, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
still learning.
Good thing I'm here. Ooh, listen to that baby purr.
Turn that off.
That's man music right there.
Yeah, so this is your joystick. Go ahead and show them that. And then these two buttons here are for your third function. So you can open and close the grapple, or if you have a snow blade on, you can go left or right, depending on that. So the way this works is you pull back on this, and the loader goes up, push forward on it, and then you can go sideways, like this. Oops, go the other way. Comes up. And it goes pretty high. hard to talk over that thing.
Yeah, it is.
But anyway, guys, this is my new power tool. I'm really excited about it. And
Do you want to show me your new implements?
oh yeah, let me do that. Let me get out of here. I'll show you. All right, so I got 2 implements so far. This guy here is just a set of pallet forks. And what's cool about the skid steer quick attach is I can just roll the tractor up, it hooks up under here, and then those pins drop into these holes, locks it in place, and I've got a new attachment on. Pretty neat.
Very easy.
And this guy here, this guy is my baddest implement ever. And you guys are gonna dig watching this thing work. Here's the business end out here. Check this out. It's pretty sweet. Let me get some room here. Right in place here. So, I got 2 arms here. So these raise and lower, and that's what those buttons are for on the joystick.
Why don't you push it back a little more?
A little more?
Yeah. There you go. Okay. Now I can
Okay.
see it. Look at the jaws on those things.
This is called a root rock grapple. So the idea is that you can dig into the ground a little bit, and any rocks bigger than 3 inches will just sit up in here, and the dirt will just fall down. You can grab trees and brush and all kinds of stuff.
Stumps.
Yeah. And I just, you know, when you're buying stuff, when you're looking at things, look at the design. I got to stress that, because these guys here, the piston is inside this guard here, okay? And if that piston gets scratched or whatever, your hydraulic cylinders can leak. So these guys protected that. A lot of these implements that I looked at, those cylinders were left exposed.
And you got these implements from?
I got these from a company called Machinery Northwest.
In Spirit Lake.
Spirit Lake, Idaho. And it's made in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
And obviously they know snow.
Yeah.
So anyway, very well designed unit. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to getting to use it. I haven't used it yet because it is still really muddy out there.
Yeah. You don't want to
Super
get
muddy.
stuck.
The snow just melted just recently, and it's just a mud bog. And so I don't want to go bog it in the tractor. I want to wait till it dries up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and one of the best things, guys, you get a free hat. Yeah.
Yeah, and so did I. And it's pink.
Yeah, yours is pink,
Mine's
which
pink.
I don't do pink.
Yeah, but I do.
Oh, let me show you under the hood. Let me show you under the hood. All right, so undo that. Undo this. Oops. Lean that back. And the hood releases right under there.
Woo! Look at this.
So it's pretty cool. The battery's right up front here. Easy to get to. Air filter. You've got all of your hydrostatic transmission cooler, engine radiator. You got screens here that can come out for cleaning. Here's your overflow for your radiator. Your fuel pressure, or I'm sorry, your fuel filter. Real handy to get to. Engine oil filter right there. This little red knob here is your dipstick, your starter. It's a 3-cylinder diesel motor. It's made by, well, Kioti is made by a company called Daedong in South Korea. And it's a big company. They make their own motors. In fact, they make parts for a lot of other tractors. So one of the things I learned in researching all these tractors was that there's a lot of similarities, and the manufacturers are some of these companies make tractors for other companies. So and they just put different accessories and different gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? Options, I guess. So just depends on the brand. I like this guard here they put, and it protects the again, there's a cylinder under here for the hydraulic steering, and I like that. This is how you put your oil in your front axles. Gosh, there's just like I said, guys, I'm just learning, you know, this stuff. I went from a 1948 International tractor. Here comes somebody with a big truck. 1948 International Super A with really limited abilities to this guy. And this front loader will lift 2,480 pounds. The rear will lift, I think, 2,900 or 2,700 pounds. So that's one of the things that I looked into, was what I wanted to use the tractor for, and I wanted to make sure that I had enough tractor, you know, to do the work that we need to do around here. So
I think this will cover it.
yeah. Plus, it's hydrostat, so Sally can drive it.
Yes.
Because you see, I tried to teach her how to drive a stick shift with the other tractor.
Didn't happen.
I tried.
You did.
I did.
Yeah.
But
didn't get it.
It just wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
It's this clutch thing.
The head to foot thing did not
Yeah,
did not
it's
compute.
bad. So,
Nope.
oh man, well that's it, guys. I'm really stoked, and down the road we're going to shoot some videos of putting the Kioti to work. Should be fun, and I'm looking forward to using it. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share, and let me know what you think of my new tractor. I'd like to name my tractor, so if you guys have any ideas. I know Sally doesn't think
No.
you name things, but
No.
you name things. You name cars, and you know, that's what we do.
Alrighty.
So anyway, be safe out there, guys, in the shop. Take care, and I'll see you next time at Idaho Fabricator.